a lot of people, the trend is platinum, which is white gold, which looks like silver. But jewelry is a very status-oriented thing. So, I don't know. I'm not in the business of selling really high-end jewelry, and I don't know much about it yet.
Right.
But I do know that there is definitely different levels. And for me at this time, the rings that I make are strictly visceral, like, for my enjoyment and for my friends' enjoyment.
Right. Are you attracted to certain shapes? Like, is like when you think of a circle, you think of round, like a circle. Sorry, when you think of a ring, you think of a circle, round,
Yeah.
very round. Is that all you really? Sorry, is that your your first choice? Would be round, or do you like to mix other shapes?
Like in the shape of the ring that actually goes on your finger, or the shape of the, like...
Either or. I mean,
I'm working on a square ring right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all about comfort and wearability for me. But yeah, I do tend to stick to more minimalist, classic shapes and styles. So for me, I do like the classic circle ring. But I am developing a ring at the moment that's made out of square wire, and it's got a very interesting stone bezel set, which is really cool.
Do rings have any personal meaning to you? Is there a reason you chose to design rings primarily over any other jewelry? Or at least in your beginning of your designing? Is there a reason you chose rings?
I love hands. I feel like people's hands say a lot about them. And I feel like it's a really nice place to put a piece of jewelry because, you work with your hands and they're part of your everyday life in a huge way. And I think that, like, ornamentation on hands is my favorite other than any other thing. I don't particularly really like necklaces. I've just gotten into earrings recently, but rings are my absolute favorite form of jewelry.
Do you consider gender when you make rings? Like, do you make gender neutral rings? Do you ever consider making rings for men, or does that just sort of not even cross your mind?
I like to consider all of my work unisex. However, I don't know if a male would look at my jewelry and say, oh, I'd like to wear that. But I have had interest from men and from women wanting to purchase for their, like, guys. So I think it's very, very basic and neutral. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm so frazzled right now, sorry.
Do you